Beerzerker! Alright. Alright, this is epic, maybe. Or unique. Unique. Okay, got the shit. Leffe. Blond. It's 330 milliliter at 6.6%. This has been brewed from 1240. I would assume the beer from 1240 would be full of flies and mold, and the only reason you would drink it is so that you didn't die from drinking the water. Although I think that the water was much cleaner in 1240 than it was near the end. Closer to the Industrial Revolution and shit like that. So, Belgian beer, we're doing it 1240. I call bullshit, but especially because this beer is not bottle conditioned. Now you produce a beer in 1240 in a bottle like this is not bottle conditioned, not properly represented. Although this is apparently an Abbey beer. Apparently they had forced carbonating systems in 1240. Who knew? Relax though. The Belgian beers, people. If you don't know about them, maybe try them out. They're not exactly my bag, although they are quite intense. If you're up for a beer experience that you have not experienced, and that's usually who goes with Belgians, because of the if you can handle the bizarre, do it up, try it out. Yes, now I know. Now I remember. Is there? Can I pick up any aroma off this beer? Yes, you can. Does it smell like a Belgian beer? Yes, it does. 2 minutes in and I just poured it. What happened? I had a lapse of time. I maybe shouldn't drink this much. That's what happens to me after 2 beers. Beerzerker, lightweight today. All I've had is nachos to eat. So, shit, it happens. The heads on these Belgians are epic. I mean, they are sticky, Oh, damn. You know what? If you're gonna drink a Belgian beer for the first time, get your health snapped. Get yourself half snapped. I mean, apparently monks are pissed out of their gourds because these beers are excellent when you're already drunk. If you come home from work and your mouth is like an old sock and just saliva all day long and you have not conditioned your mouth to this beer, you will not have a pleasant experience. You need to prepare yourself for the Belgians. Oh, the aroma is so sweet today. Sometimes this beer smells like bacon, and it just depends on the temperature you drink it at and how much. I just had the Innocent Gun Original. That's why I talk backwards, is because that beer is some heavy duty shit, and hard alcohol messes me up, and I believe there must be some bourbon from the cask inside that beer, because I messed up. And I had a beer before that too, so. Oh, so sweet. Oh, man. It's better. I always associate these Belgians with a pear. It's like a pear on steroids. It's like the ultimate fruit. Oh, so good. And that's everything, people, when it comes to Belgians, and I'm ranting, and I'm half pissed, but listen. If you're going to drink a Belgian, get half pissed before you come near it. Otherwise, you may not enjoy it. You may not enjoy the experience, but if you're half snap, you'll love it. Damn. The middle fish is so fast. It's like a Mike Tyson one punch. It's like done. Flavor's all there, folks, and then it just sails on a rise as you sail. Great. Aroma, great. If you're half pissed, and if you ate nacho chips and salsa, like I did before this, you may want to prepare yourself with a heavier, condition your palate. Oh, 5 minutes in. Damn, and this beer is not bottle conditioned, so don't worry about pouring it twice or whatever if you don't like yeast cakes. It's one of the only Belgian I've ever had that's not bottle conditioned. I went to the fridge and I said, should I have another beer tonight? And I'm glad. If when you are drunk, that's what the Belgians are for. Okay. If I wouldn't have saw the leffe blonde, I probably would have went to bed. Picked it up. I said, I have snapped. I just had an Instant Gun Original, which is the heavy beer. I am prepared to do the Belgian thing. Colt 45. Rule number 1, always have plenty of Colt 45 on hand. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. Damn. Enjoy it. I'm having a good time tonight. That's a loner. No loser. Myself here. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay. Relax. That's what this is for. Take it easy. When you're an adult, you'll understand this, kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, take a load off. Shit. Find your man cave, let everything calm down around you, and snap into these heavy beers. Like the Instant Gun Original, the leffe, leafy. I hear all kinds of things. Abbey of left. If you're into Belgian culture at all, and I don't know anything about it, there's a really good band called Rhythm Device. Acid rock. That's a great Belgian tune, the only one that I know of. My favorite band for Belgian. Worth watching the video. Smelling this, not hitting the flavor points very well because Belgians don't comply. I'm savoring it. Damn, the head on this beer, the aroma, the stickiness of the head, like the bite of the beer. The malt in the beer. What goes on inside these Belgian beers, like I say, if you're prepared for them, and I am ranting, it is a complete warp on everything that you knew about beer. It is, and you're supposed to drink them out of one of these, or a chalice style wine glass type thing. I don't recommend ever drinking a Belgian out of a bottle. Don't do it. But this one, sometimes I really enjoy this beer, and sometimes I wish I didn't open it. And the same goes for like the leffe du Monde. Sometimes I really enjoy that beer, and sometimes it's just too heavy. It's just too much. If you're not ready for it, you best stay away, or you won't enjoy the experience. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. No problems getting heads of the Belgian beers ever. The hops. It's like, that's why I'm not going through the list on this one. I usually go through the list, but I don't understand the beer. I don't pretend to understand the beer. I don't think anyone truly understands the Belgians. So, the aroma, you can't get enough of it. I see people rate this beer low, and I have also drank this beer and not been impressed. And sometimes I'm just having a heavenly moment as I am now. 10 minutes in, loving it. I gotta do this before 15, or I'm not gonna be able to upload it because I'm too stupid to increase my speed past that. So it's not a chugging beer. Don't even think about it. This is not a pale Euro lager, which I love to drink fast, but this is not it. Not the same bag. Experience it. It is more of a pricey beer in the places that I see it in. I mean, we're well over $2 a beer here. Our government taxes the living shit out of us, so it's depending where you live. Malt is so sweet. It's so sweet and complex, and the color is very golden. The head is phenomenal. The alcohol, there's alcohol in it. This is a strong beer. The flavor profile is just, it's a Belgian, baby. Burping up foam. Very fruit-like with some alcohol. It's like a pear drenched in moonshine. That's been rolled in sugar. And maybe some caramel to only to accentuate the mental association with the viscosity of the beer. It's thick. The aroma is not especially, well, it's especially strong for beer, but it is kind of mild in a sense. But it's very friendly, very pleasant, and very. I only associate Belgians with a pear, and that's just my deal. I don't know how you feel about it. These monks from 1240, I don't believe it, but it may be true. Maybe they did have a bottle condition forced carbonation system back then, and maybe they managed to make beer with a consistent strain of yeast when they had no concept of where it came from. But possible. Rules of tradition. Wow. 13 in. I don't know if I can do it less than 15. It's such a pleasant experience that you don't want to mad rush it. This is, oh, baby, this is great. I have these goblets, and I pull them out for some of my Belgians. I'm going to have to Google one to make sure I'm not getting lead poisoning. 14, less than a minute. Man, it's just not the beer you can slam. So I'm going to give it a rate. And that rate is, if you're not prepared for the beer, it's only going to be a 5. If you're not ready to handle the beer, so buy the whole 6-pack. Don't buy the single, and try it different ways. If you're not ready for the beer, it's a 5. If you're ready for the beer, it's an 11. Okay, so yeah, 11 out of 11, or 10 out of 11. We'll call it 10 out of 11 because there are maybe a better Belgian out there. So if you're not ready for it, 5. If you're ready for it, 11. I got less than half a minute. Not a problem. The head was great. 10 and a half if you're ready for it, or maybe 11. It's great. Just prepare yourself, people.